Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Get to share the screen. Okay. Am I sharing now? All right. So share the screen. Google Classroom. Okay, assignment. So we're doing Surah Maida. We did 7. Maida chapter 5, verse number 7. Okay, we did that. Okay, who wants to read? Okay. Asma, you want to go first? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sure, I'll go first. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا قوامين لله شهداء بالقسط بالقسط ولا يجرمنكم شنآن قوم على ألا تعدلوا أعدلوا أعدلوا هو أقرب للتقوى واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Okay. So here we have Ya O ayyuhalladhina amanu. Those who amanu believe kunu be qawamin. Qawamin means to steadfast. Lillahi for Allah. Shuhada witnesses. Bil qist in justice. Wa and la not. Yajrimankum. Yajrimannakum. Prevent you. Kum is you. Yajrimannakum. Prevent you. Sha'an. Shana'an. Shana'an is hatred. Shana'anu qawm. A people. Allah upon Allah that not. Ta'dilu. You do justice. Adal from the word adal. Ta'dilu. You do justice. A'dilu. Be just. Huwa it. Aqrabu is near. Littaqwa. Li is for taqwa, piety. Wattaqullaha wa and taqu fear. Allah, Allah. Wattaqullaha and fear Allah. Inna indeed Allah, Allah. Khabirun is all aware. Bima of what ta'malun you do. Can we read the translation?
Sorry, yeah, sure. Translation. Oh, you who have believed, be persistently standing firm for Allah, witness in justice, and do not let the hatred of a people prevent you from being just. And be just what is nearer to righteousness, and fear Allah. Indeed, Allah is fully aware of what you do.
Yes. So that's very important to stand for justice, right? Whatever is right, you stand for justice, and not that, sometimes you stand for justice and you say the truth. And what happens? Some family member or any people, they become against you and they start hating you because you told the truth, right? So here we get the message that you still stand firm for justice for Allah, and the hatred of the people, what people say, what people do should not matter to you. Be just be fair. Okay, that is nearer to righteousness. That's more close to taqwa, righteousness. The taqwa, yes, piety, right? And fear Allah. Indeed, Allah is aware of what you do. So here we get the impression of do justice, be just. Okay. Next. Who wants to read? Haika?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وعد الله الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لهم مغفرة وأجر عظيم.
MashaAllah, Tabarakallah. Wa'ada. Wa'ada is promised. Has promised Allah. Wa'adallahu. Allah has promised Alladina, those who amanu believe, wa amilu, wa is and amal is do, of salihat. Al is the and salihat are the righteous deeds. Lahum, la for whom them, maghfiratun, maghfira is forgiveness, wa ajrun, and ajr is a reward, wa is and ajr reward, azim, azim is great. You can read the translation.
Allah has promised those who believe and do righteous deeds that for them there is forgiveness and a great reward.
Yes, it's a great reward and forgiveness for those who believe and do righteous deeds. We get this a lot in a lot of times repeated. Okay. Yeah, we can do one more because you did a small one. You can read the next one too. Yes, Haika, you can read the next one too.
Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والذين كفروا وكذبوا بآياتنا أولئك أصحاب الجحيم.
Yes, mashallah, tabarakallah, very good. Yes, and now because I wanted to read one more because that was people who walladina amanu wa amilu salihat, and here it's walladina kafaru. So 9:10 is telling now about the people who do kufr. So walladina and those kafaru disbelieve wa kadzabu wa and kadzabu deny bi ayatina. Ayat are signs. Na is our. Bi ayatina. This B is with basically. So the three words. But bi ayatina, you can see it shows two. But actually they're three words. Bi, ayat, and na. Three words. So B, ayat are signs, and na is our. B is with like. So our signs. Ulaika, those ashab. Ashab are the companions. Al Jahim, Al is the Jahim is hellfire. Yes, go
But
ahead
those
with
who
the
disbelieve
translation.
and deny our signs, those are companions of hellfire.
Yes. Those who disbelieve and deny our signs. So you can see here, those have Allah promised those who believe in righteousness that there is a forgiveness and great reward, Ajrun Azim. And those who disbelieve and deny our signs, those are the companions of hellfire. 10. I'm going to um, do it to the homework. So it's 8, 9, and 10. So from 8 to 10, that was Maida, and I wanted to put one thing more. So we did Korg, IXL, yeah. When students come, they should have it here too. Okay, I'm signing this. The homework, and we're going to 1 second. Um, okay, yeah. Now I'm going to go to IXL and check how much you've done so far. Not this, analytics, and you will see that how much you have done. Why isn't it showing me? I don't want the recommendations. I want. It's not signed in, I think. No, it is signed in. There it is. Okay, so we have grade 8 work. Where's grade 4? 5, grade 5. Abdullah, where's your work? I don't see it. You see, when you work, I can see that you've worked here. Abdullah, are you there?
Yes.
So I don't see any work of yours. Did you not sign in and do the work? Hmm? What happened, Abdullah? Did you not work on yesterday's teacher was working with you? What happened?
No, I did work.
Yeah, I'm wondering. So why isn't it showing me over here? Do you see?
I didn't sign in the Saba's Academy.
Yeah.
Like
So when we
I
make
think
that
that's
work,
why.
yeah, so you have to sign in.
Okay.
Otherwise, I will have no record, you know. I have
Okay.
to see how many questions you've done, at what time, this is, I need to know.
Okay.
So today, it was on the 21st. Today is the 22nd. Yeah. So no work today, but yesterday there was work done. And if I see, just for the yesterday, for every student I can find out. And let's say yesterday, 30 minutes, 63 questions answered, and they were grade 8. So only Haika did it. And she worked from 10 a.m. to 11, 2 hours. So 10 a.m. she did 27 questions, and at 11 she did 36. So that's 50, 60. Our target is 100. Okay, 63 questions. Okay, so that was the first day. And then use the text to prepare complete contrast junior. Okay, that's the English one she did. English. The English, maths, and science, you can do 30 questions or 50 questions. You can do up to 100 for every subject, or altogether 3 of them for 100. Depends how much fast you're doing it or slow. That depends, right? I don't have work for any other. 30 minutes, So you have to spend how much? Half an hour on each subject. So that should be the time spent should be 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's why this program is so good because we know exactly how much you worked, because online we can't tell unless I see the questions answered over here. Okay? So Haika, you spent 30 minutes?
Yeah, around 30 minutes.
Yeah. So 30 minutes is for every subject. 30 minutes for English, 30 minutes for maths, and then 30 minutes for science. Okay, and then if you want to discuss something with science or math with the teacher, and the teacher will be there, inshallah, to help you for that. So everyone's doing their own grades. Inshallah, Abdullah, in Google Classroom, I just put in front of you the password. Okay, so make sure you're always logged into Saba's Academy. I think I didn't write Saba's Academy. Yes,
Okay.
yeah. You should know the username too, because other students will be coming late, and then I have to every time. So I'm going to all small letters, and I'm going to in the morning we're going to discuss how much questions you've done. Okay, there it is. So that's the username and the password, and you know that how much you've done. In the same way, I would need to know about Duolingo, and then coding. I can have your after that you will be doing coding as well. We have BrainPop once a week, Quran, Islamic Studies. Okay, I'm going to save that. Then we have, did you get to make an account in coding, Haika?
Yeah, I guess I did.
You did? Okay. So now I'm going to check um, with the IXL, there is coding. So I will see how much you worked on that. If you have any questions, you can always discuss. Okay. So that's how it's easy to keep a track. Taking time to open. Some websites open slowly. Okay. So this is what I've done, grade 6 to grade 8. Even, if Abdullah wants to. Okay. I do have Haika Zishan here now. Good job, Haika. Do you see your name?
Yes.
Yeah. So anything that you will do over here, I will be able to see it. So
What
I've
am I
given you
actually
a sign.
clicking here? What do I click that gets me started?
Oh, the lessons?
Yeah.
Okay. So I gave you interactive animation and games. So you click on it. Asma, are you on laptop today?
No, I don't really have a laptop available. I have a tablet and phone, but not a laptop.
So are you able to do this? Because you did do some work.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. Honestly have no idea what I did, and I couldn't really figure out much. It also says it's better to be on a computer, and I don't really know how to do it. And also, I don't think it's better to do it on a computer because I mean it is called computer science for. Wait, I think I found the lesson. It's Unit 3 Interactive Animations and Games 24 to 25.
Yes. If you put
Okay.
the code, you will get the lesson.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Yeah. So you can work on it. You can share your screen and work on it. I'll be seeing as well. I'll stop sharing and you can share. Um, and because whenever someone's working, we want them to share the screen too. So every student will get a chance to share the screen and show their work, that what they're doing. Sister Shal, are you here? Assalamu alaikum.
Yes. Walaikum assalam. How are you? Yes,
Alhamdulillah.
I'm
How are
here.
you? Good. Did you take your attendance?
Okay.
Yeah. You take your attendance.
Sure.
Okay. So here, Haika's doing computer science coding, and once she's done in 5 minutes, inshallah, then you can continue.
Are we having the morning assembly after
Yes.
this?
So 9 o'clock we did the assembly. Then 9:15 we did the Quran word to word meaning. And now I
Okay.
just have to, yeah, what I do, I show them the work that they do in IXL. I have to see every day how much they're progressing, how much time they're spending in each subject. So that should be 30 minutes showing for each subject, English, Math, Science. And the grade will let us know that, who has done which work. If there are two students, then we'll probably have their names separate. But Abdullah did not sign in IXL, so I did not see his work. Okay. And Asma, I did not see yours too. Well,
What do you mean? I did do okay. I remember yesterday I didn't get the time to finish doing English, but I did do a little bit of English and I did math. I didn't do science because like the time ran out. But I remember I did do some work.
yeah, so it's not about time because you have this, we need to give you break as well, right? So it's if the time you're not done, then you have to start at 1 o'clock because the school ends at 3, right? So you have 1 hour self study. So you have to finish the work. If you're not able to finish in the class, by 12 o'clock, quarter to 12, and 1 o'clock Quran class and Islamic Studies class finish. You just have to let Sister Saima know that first she starts with the Quran because Abdullah is on a different level, right? So she will do Quran with Abdullah and then Islamic Studies. So it's again the same Quran and Islamic Studies. And then from 1 o'clock, you are doing IXL by yourself. So next day after the assembly, I will see how much time you have spent. So you were not able to finish it in your class, then you finish it after class. 1 to 2 is self study, and then 2 to 3 is your homework. Because 1 to 2 is not homework; it's what you had to finish in the class. So you're finishing the things that you were not able to finish in the class. Is that clear with everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, so she finished by
Mm,
3 in that way.
but the thing is, for me, I have another class. It's, I think, right after this class, I have another class. And so I have to, so that means like right after this class, I have to go and do that class. And if I,
Which class is that?
so I don't really, it's a Quran class.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So it doesn't matter because that's the good thing about online that you're flexible. So if you're taking another Quran class, that's fine, and you can do it in the evening, morning. There's so much time. But before the next class today starts at 9, you should be done. 150 30 minutes of every subject. I'm just saying 30 minutes so that there may be maybe 30 questions that you do, 50 questions that you do. So at least I should see 1.5 hour of work done on IXL, not 30 minutes. Okay. So if you have another class, that's fine. You can take a break and do it some other time, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, any other time. But you should be able to finish your work. You don't have to do it right after. You can take a break. You can read Salah, you can read Quran, and then start again. Okay? But you have a lot of time There's 5 hours of study in school, so you have to do 1 hour at least. For finishing your work, if it takes you more time, it will probably take you 2 hours. And then if we have some assignments, then that will take more time. Okay. So now, what? Let me check what she has done so far. And are you done, or are you still doing it, Haika?
Wait, so what should I do now?
Okay. So you could have been doing coding as well. Like only one student is sharing the screen, but the rest can do their own, right? And that's how it works. So let me just
Okay,
check
so
how
should
much
I do
she's
my
doing
own
coding.
Excel?
Yeah. Let me just check the progress of coding. Okay. I'm just checking the dashboard and the students to see how much she's covered. Oh, yes, she's done one unit. Yeah, she's doing the other one. Lesson status progress. Okay. So, yes, Haika, you can continue later. I can see. And I can see that Asma has started a third project. And there are how many? 28, right, of one topic. So, completed purple is in progress. So, yours is in progress. And purple is completed. Okay, good job. So I can see, I share my screen to show you how much she's done. So when you're working on it, I can see it. Um, and then Sister Shella will continue. Let me just share the work that she's done. So when one student is sharing the screen and doing their own grade, you do your own grade on the same work. Okay. So this is how
Okay,
much Haika has done. Do you see it? He was able to finish one task. So I can see it over here. All right.
so can I do my Excel?
Yes, so Sister Shaila is here and she will continue. Okay, Sister Shaila? Okay, Assalamu alaikum.
Yes. So basically, I'm not. I'll just share the screen now. Um, can you see my screen? Not sure. Sister Saba, are you able to see my screen there?
Um, I just see, no, you're not. Anyone else can see it? We
So,
can't.
so
Can't see it.
Microsoft. Okay, Google Drive. I think I have to do that. Yeah. Let me just try it now. Maybe. So still nobody's able to see? think.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I should have had a new device and then trying to function this.
Okay, so one of the students can share and do the work then.
Yeah, because
One
I'm
and the
trying
student does that.
to.
Just make sure you're logged into Saba's Academy, okay?
Okay,
Okay, so
anyway, so
yes.
did Rika want to share, or does anyone else want to share the screen, or should I?
Oh, you can go ahead, Asma. Yeah.
Okay,
The
yeah,
only,
sure.
the only thing is, you know where where I go for the attendance? Because I'm opening it on my end. I can only see it like on my side for the attendance. I know.
Yeah, I can share the, okay, I'll share my screen.
Yeah.
I was already doing a bit of IXL math before, because Sister Saba said I could do my own thing, so I was doing a bit.
Yeah, because
Plus,
I know I remember what Miss Saba told me yesterday about the online class. I go there. I went there, but still I couldn't see it on my end. Okay, so you open your Excel? Excel?
yeah, I did. I did a little bit of it before I shared the screen, so that's why the smart score is a bit higher than
Okay.
7.7.
Do you want to show me the attendance part first?
Attendance part? Oh yeah, sure,
Yeah,
I'll show
yeah,
you that. Mhm. It's super easy. Just go to the website, the home page, and
yeah.
you see
That's what.
this, this thing over here, attendance slash comments.
Okay, let me just double check what I'm doing here is the
Yeah.
same. Uh, home page. Oh, the home page. You have to click over there first. Okay, get it. And then, yep, got it. Okay. Yeah, you can now continue. Yeah,
Okay, anyways,
yeah. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
so it's negative. Oh, this one is up to 30, 29, 39. Negative 56 plus 28 should be 56. 50 minus 28 equals to 30. Plus 2, 20, 60. Negative 28. Negative plus negative, plus positive. Minus negative 7 plus negative 9 equals 2. Negative 5. 1. So, 1, 3,
Yeah,
negative 7 plus negative 5 plus 4. Negative 96 plus negative 18.
That's my you're in grade 7, right?
6 minus 37 equals to
Okay.
15 minus 30 equals to 20 minus 13. So negative 83 plus 97 equals to 7. That's 70 plus 46. Negative 64 plus 20. Negative 61 plus well, can do 61 plus 4 minus 27 36. Mhm. 24 29. 29 plus negative 74 minus 29. 30 45. 23 plus 60. So 539 negative 6. continues. Oops. One. Negative 3.4. So gasoline and diesel are internal. So, diesel engine is process energy. Is the ignition of gas stagnant? Where's my keys?
Haika and Abdullah, what are you doing?
IXL.
You're doing
Okay.
IXL as well?
So you can share it after, okay? After I finish. So the next student will start after you're done, okay? So continue doing it. Maybe hide that can do it.
Okay, so I finished math and English. Should I do science now? Or should someone else continue do like share this?
Okay, Asma. During the experiment.
Yeah.
So, aren't a Haika supposed to do after you, or like share the screen before, like
Oh,
when you finish the math?
okay. Yeah, sure. I'll stop sharing.
Is she
So I
there
can.
though? Or if she?
Marta, you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay,
Okay.
Haika, you need to do the same as like Asma did, and then we'll go for the second subject.
Okay, I
Inshallah.
can just finish my own IXL on my own, right?
Yeah, but we need to see that too as well.
Okay.
But she can't present while I'm presenting.
Okay.
I
Any?
finished math and
Who's it
English
sharing?
and history and science.
Okay, yeah, we can see your screen now. Yeah, there you go.
Do you want me to just click any?
Um, okay. No, I think it's supposed to be in order. It should be in order, like where we have to start from the first. Like for the, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay. Where's my phone?
Um, Mr. Shaida, I finished a question. I finished a lesson in every single
Okay.
one. I
Okay,
finished a.
good. Okay, now we need Abdullah to do the same, but you haven't shared for the IXL math, have you? I didn't say that though.
I for IXL math, I think I did. Yeah, I did. That was the first one I did. I
You
did
shared
for
it?
Yeah, I did for math and English, and I did for a little bit for science, and then I just
Mhm.
finished it without sharing.
Okay, okay, because we want every student to actually share the whole thing so that, we can, because that's the like, that's the time management we have. Like, we want to share everybody's work so that, the whole class can see it. So now maybe if Abdullah is there, we can have him share the screen and then start with math and then English and then science. Abdullah, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, can you share your screen now, sweetie?
Okay.
Hmm? And start working on your IXL. We can see. I can't find it. Okay, guys, everybody can have a 15-minute break now, and we will all be back after the 15 minutes, okay?
What time
Okay.
Okay?
What time?
So at 11:06, we can be back, 11:07, okay?
Okay.
Okay, see you then. Okay, bye. So maybe, पापा से बात करूँ मैं. I did it. I know I was using it. तो पहले ही बचे चलो ओके
इंशाल्लाह आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है
हेलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम hello are you guys yeah we still have like 2 minutes if you're there actually 3 minutes but if you're back then we can start so Asma Abdullah and Haika whenever you're back we have like 2 to 3 minutes for the break okay guys I need now Asma to start sharing Asma hello
Sorry, yeah, I'm here.
okay now you can share your screen and do the same work that you were doing before and then we'll have after
Yeah,
you Aika
sure.
and then
I
Okay.
finished Math English and Science in IXL, so now what should I do?
So maybe the regular book then. The regular math we can do now.
Your math book?
Yeah, see what
Yeah.
you can share on your end.
The system said after IXL we do Duolingo, right?
Yeah, that's right. Mhm.
Okay, so I should do Duolingo.
Sure, okay, we'll do that then, because we have like around half an hour and we can all three do it together. Yeah. Like one after the other. So, oh, what about coding? Are you guys able to do that?
Coding, for coding you need to use for coding. I think it's better if you use it with a computer. I don't really understand because like I don't. It's weird. Like yeah, I think you have to use the computer for it.
Yeah, what about like is Haika and Abdullah able to do it if they have
Yeah,
it?
I have a computer. I can do it.
Okay, let's maybe you can share the screen then, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, then I'll
Okay,
stop sharing.
sure. And maybe you can guide them through and we'll all watch, inshallah, together. Or here, listen to him. As like, whoever wants to do it
Like, you
first, we
want
can
to
go
make a
ahead.
scratch project or
Let's do the scratch. Yeah, with the scratch
okay, so
project.
then
Yeah.
I need to
Mm-hmm.
go. Which one? These are the four ones that are. This one I think is the easiest one to do in Scratch project.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll do this then. Yeah. And who is this? This is it
You have
Haika?
to like set the
Yeah.
background into
Mm-hmm.
what we want.
So Abdullah and Asma, I want you to also, watch this as well. It's like a group work. We will do all this one
Wait,
at least
if I
as a group.
click remote control and give it access to people, they can control my screen, right? So they can add their own function.
Oh, okay. If you can do that, please, that would really help. Yeah.
I gave it to Asma.
It makes sense as well. Yeah.
Give me a second. Asking me to do stuff.
And maybe Abdullah, maybe both of them can join you as well. So nobody's left out.
Yeah, but like the more I think the more.
Yeah, maybe then Asma is able to do it that way. It's better because on her side she's not. Maybe this way it will be
Okay.
easier.
Can you try? Asma, try to control my screen first. I'm gonna give it to Dilla too.
Oh no, you can annotate, but you can't really. Oh, can you see that?
Wait, one sec.
These red markings?
Okay, here. Yeah, I can see you're barking. But does it like let you touch stuff?
No, I can like annotate on them, but no. Wait, let me try. Wait,
Oh, it's because Abdullah took the access, that's why. Hey, go Abdullah. Give me a
okay,
sec.
yeah, my signature's funky.
Hang on, I'm gonna give you the control again. You're off control because it turned off.
Oh, I can. Oh, I see an option. Tap here to control. So, oh, I wait. Are you stop moving your mouse? No, wait. I don't wait, 1 second.
Try like clicking world or something. The functions.
And I don't know. I see a mouse, like a mouse symbol on my screen. Did you click that or did I click that?
The mouse, this one's moving over here.
World, world. I don't know. One second. So I see like a blue mouse symbol on it. Oh, well.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Munich? Munich. 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 Mun
There's the blue mouse kind of symbol on here, but I'm moving it around. I can't
So is it
see.
like Asma, you're doing that?
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay, so that's like okay.
Yeah, my computer glitched out,
Mhm.
so I had to go back.
alright.
Try clicking with your hand, like one of these.
Did you try like similar with Abdullah? Is he able to
Yeah, I'm trying.
use
It's
Oh,
the
one
oh.
person at a time, so let me try with the Dilla instead.
yeah, one person at a time. Take turns, okay? As you always do. That's good.
Okay. Okay. I got. Hmm. Oh, I lost control.
Yeah, because I'm going to try with Dilla.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's see. Okay.
Oh wait, my screen is paused. Yeah, okay. What I can do is instead you can just tell me what to click then.
Yeah.
So you can tell me what background to put.
Yeah. Right here. Do that. Hmm.
Tell me to go up or down.
So wait. What's the task? What's the task?
We basically
What
have
is
to make
it
the characters, so we can start with background first. First make your background, then we'll add the characters, then we'll do the
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
dances.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. So you start with the back. What do you like? What would be your dream background?
I don't
For
know.
me, twinkling. Yeah, twinkling or winter. Try twinkling. I want to see.
Wait, let me try changing the thing because it's not working. Let's put none right now.
Twinkling, spring.
It's
Yeah,
not
that
working.
doesn't. Okay, let's a clouds
Maybe now.
then.
Yeah, now it works. So twinkling.
Yeah.
I think twinkling just makes it brighter or something.
Or
If you look at
twinkling,
the
or
winter,
I think maybe twinkling just works with a specific one. Sunrise.
yeah.
Ooh, spring. Sunset. Try sunset. I want to see sunset. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that.
And then we can change over here if we want like diamonds, disco,
Oh, that's funny. Oh wait, growing stars. I wonder what that is.
where
Growing stars. Up, up, up.
here.
Yeah, there. Ooh, that's nice.
You want this?
Yeah, this is really cool.
Okay,
I
I
like
like
that.
that. Yeah, me too.
then Abdullah could choose the character first.
Okay,
We'll
so
add
yeah, we
a
have
one in the center.
there. Oh, a cat. Oh, that.
Should we keep it a cat, alien, bear? What character?
Wait, go. Oh, wait, a pineapple. Wait, a pineapple. Why does that look so funny? Okay, a bear, an alien, bear. Oh, bear. That one's cute.
Okay. Then we can make more on the sides or something in a circle.
Well, oh my God. This is too much. Infinite line. Oh yeah, infinite line.
Something like
Cool.
that. And then
Yeah, that one's also good.
so what animal?
Character. Yeah. Avatar. Let's do. Oh wait, try robots. Let's see. Or okay, wait. What matches the background here? Unicorn?
You can change the color. Like I can take. Let me find it. Yeah, I can do this to just the unicorns.
Okay. Unicorn.
Then it's
Oh
like
no.
pink.
Oh, that looks so dark. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Like maybe a little. It would be a bit. What? Yeah, good. That's good. And just try. Can you? Let's change the format. Wait, do the pinkish one.
Pink one. Yeah, this is it.
Yeah. Hmm. Now. Wait. What about? Okay. Well, this thing doesn't have any logic, but let's try to see if it works with any logic.
Is
Okay,
that no
so then
dancers or more?
okay, let's do yeah, let's do prop yeah, dancers. Let's try dancers. Well,
Because
dancers.
we can like what we can do is that we can make them in pairs. Like we can put this at the left, so it's right beside her. Then we'll put another in the right.
Yeah, another one on the right. Yeah, so we can
Bear, or
make
is there
another
should be
one
something else?
a bit okay, let's try oh sloth. Sloth. I'll try sloth. I don't wanna see. Oh, that's so cute.
And then we can add another one on the other side.
Hmm. Yeah, right. Right. Okay, so duck. So yeah, that's cool. And you said you could wait, go to the you said you could change the characters to different colors. Try and change that. Wait, no, actually that's a good color. That's a good color ranger because it kind of fits in because like there's cyan, pink, and purple and stuff. So yeah, it's a good trash that.
Okay, so now we can start with the dances.
Yeah.
These will be after. We're first gonna get the dances.
Okay, dancer one. Okay. Okay, so make a new cat.
I'm just adding the names. Oh wait.
Okay, close that. Okay, dancers. Dancer one. Dancer. Oh God.
Yeah, this is the one.
Okay, yeah. Hmm. So all do clap. Wait, let's see. I want to see this. I want to see this.
So if they all do it, we can do like maybe star because of the background.
Alright.
So we'll take another one and put the unicorn into
Yeah, you and the unicorns.
doing to it
Right.
down.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So
then
then. Okay, add four measures. Two measures, yeah. Hmm. So name dancers, numbers, logic. Wait, what's logic?
logic's just these, the measurements and stuff like that. So if the
Okay.
dance one is doing clap high five, then the others would be like doing something else.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, uniform. But like, okay, okay.
Like that after every four measures. So the measures will pop up here after.
Great. Okay.
Let's see how it's going for. Oh, we can also choose a song.
Oh no. That's you know what? Do you know any of these?
Uh,
Watermelon. The only one I saw was watermelon sugar. That's the only one I've ever like I even heard about, and I don't really listen to music that much anyway.
uh,
Um.
we can do that
Uh,
one.
okay, let's do water
And then let's
style.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm.
Okay, so we did something wrong there, that the unicorns aren't doing their own dance, so we have to put them separate.
Yeah, okay. So unicorns. Unicorns.
So
Yes.
this one's ready.
Yeah, okay, that one's ready.
And this one's ready. Now let's try.
Tastes like
Okay.
strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer.
The
The
unicorns
unicorns
doing it.
are doing something, but it's a bit slow. Try
Let's try
like
something.
floss. Try floss.
What about the body roll? No, that's
I'll try floss. Floss.
the floss.
It's two
Okay.
down there. Yeah.
Okay, now let's try.
Tastes like strawberries
Oh, was
on a
that one the
summer
one from before?
evening,
It
Oh.
crashes.
and it sounds.
I have an idea. We can do this.
Mm, yeah.
This.
Hmm.
Okay, now this will be under my control.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song.
Let me try a different dance. Maybe this one's in.
Tastes like strawberries.
Okay, maybe unicorn's not working. Let's try something else.
Okay. That's okay. Then okay. So unicorns would have been a good theme, but let's try. Oh wait. See the options again? Robots. Okay. Mm, okay. Okay. Try the alien.
Alien.
Uh. Oh no, that kind of class. Can you? Yeah, yeah. I was gonna ask to change the color. Make it a bit brighter. Pink.
Pink makes it dark, like red, because it
Oh,
sinks
okay.
in with their skin.
Oh, ooh.
Goes on top of it.
Oh, that's dark. Okay. Wait, go back to blue.
The dark one?
Yeah. It kind of looks like a shadow. No.
We can try a different animal. Maybe shark will sink in better.
Okay. Sure. Pink.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Try running it now.
let's just
Okay.
change.
Wait. No worries. Sharks. Yeah.
Okay.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like.
Yeah, let me just put this here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Okay.
It's like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds.
it's still not doing it.
Hmm. Okay. All begin size. Okay.
Yeah, let's put this out instead.
Okay.
So the shark
All.
after every two
Yeah.
measures.
Okay. So that. Are you just picking random? Because I'm just picking random.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Easy. Okay, now let's try.
Okay.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer
There we go.
evening, and it
Yeah.
sounds just like a song.
Then over here, it's gonna just
I want more
mix it with the bass.
and it's
Yeah.
evening, so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out.
Okay, so that works. So now we can add more dances every after. So
Okay,
we'll
yeah.
put
Let's
this
try.
after every four
Hmm.
measures.
So let's try dances. Okay, yeah. So that's kind of like a small
So we can
one.
add this, then put this as 2 measures,
Every 2 measures, yeah.
and we'll get some more dance out.
Huh?
Okay, that's enough now.
Yeah. Okay, so we can have sloth and the bear.
So now what dance do you want them to do? We can do a random one and they'll be going chaotic.
Are you chaotic? I'm a chaotic person.
We can try that. Maybe one person can do a different
Yeah,
dance.
we don't know. We try it. Try it.
We can make the
Oh,
bear do a different dance and then make the sloth and cat do the same just to
yeah,
see how
that's
it
what
goes.
I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking the two. Yeah. So like make okay. Try the for the bear for the sloth and the cat. Maybe the floss.
So the cat's gonna do the floss, okay? And then the sloth.
Cat would be a floss.
This is also floss.
Yeah, that's a floss. Yeah, the sloth and cat can do a floss. And then for the bear, for the bear would do something different. Like, let me see. Try.
We can do this, we might go with it. But it's a
Okay,
little
try
different.
body roll. Okay, wait.
It just like
Grab.
moves.
Oh, do star, because then it fits with the thing, star.
We already did start.
Oh, it
Oh,
already did start? Okay. Um,
this would go good. What's it? Where is it?
okay.
This or that.
So, this
Both
or
will
that.
make sense.
Okay.
Then
Yeah,
for the
this makes
sharks,
the sharks would
they can do a
do.
double down.
Or a star. Yeah, double down or a star.
Yeah,
That's
this should
that's
work.
let's see.
Let's put this after every 5 measures. So after this one, I will do it. 6. So it'd first be
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
this, and then this.
Okay.
It's like
And then
strawberries
this.
on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling, so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I just can't.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that worked out. Now we can add more too.
We can add more too. Yeah. We could add more, but I think that's actually really good. It kind of suits the song too. I don't know, or I do.
Yeah, we could also make like the weather change if you put it right here. We can make like music notes
Raining? Oh,
dropping.
yeah, right. Yeah, music notes. That actually works really well. Do music notes. Like start with music notes, and if that one doesn't work, then try like Starburst. Oh wait, Starburst. Is that the candy or the?
That's like this.
Okay, that's that. Okay, now do the no. For now, just do the music note.
Yeah, okay.
Right. Okay, and then
Then we can do one more dance for them that they would be doing. Something that
yeah,
they're all
yeah. I was thinking the how they would go down and do the splits and then yeah, there's a bit
yeah.
too much of that. Like try making something in between that.
Let's do this.
Don't. Oh, mm,
Okay, so we'll do the sharks first. The sharks can do a head and hips.
yeah.
Okay, and then we'll make
Then
all of them the same again.
yeah.
So
So then we
which
do.
here's all of them.
Okay, so we can do a not dab, a not drop of fresh? Wait, what's fresh?
Fresh? Well, we can find out. So then all of them be doing fresh now. Okay, now let's try.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling.
I see what the oh, I see what fresh is.
Wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I just thinking out loud. I don't know if I could ever go without. Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar on a summer evening.
Yeah, I like that. I think that one's really good.
Yeah. Do you want to add more? Is that it? Like,
Yeah, I think that's it. Like, I think that the fresh are really added something to it.
yeah.
So
Here, let's change this to doing after every 8 movement. So then I don't have to press it.
hmm.
Okay, now let's see if it works.
Tastes like
Okay.
strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling, so wonderful and warm. Breathe
Okay,
me
maybe
in, breathe
it's
me
like
out.
I'll give
I
you another 5 minutes to complete, and then I think we have a break, and
I
then you have a
think
Quran class.
we're over. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we're
this
done.
is really good. Yeah, I think this
We're
is
done.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure if you're allowed to use the music, like, or something.
Yeah,
Maybe,
I was also like bit set
maybe.
back. It is we still are coding.
Yeah,
And
that's
remote
fine then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the coding app. You can't stop the music. Otherwise, it does by default, and it does choose
Right,
study.
right. Okay, yeah, then it's good. All good.
yeah,
So
maybe
like around
choose
in
the
40
coding.
minutes, maybe in 40 minutes we'll like end the class, or you can continue until like around 12 o'clock. Sister Saba will, join the Quran class.
I
Yeah.
actually need to do something, so
Yeah,
I'll
until
take
then you guys can continue. Yeah.
okay, yeah, so we'll meet in 40 minutes, right?
Oh yeah, normally yeah. It's supposed to be 11:30 or 11:40. We can, end, and then there's another. But you can continue if you want, like, because the Quran class will start at around 12 o'clock. So
Yeah, I'm good. I actually need okay, so yeah, 40 minutes,
okay.
right?
Wait, so we're
Okay.
gonna do coding, or is this like
You can continue coding, but you only have to, I guess, 3 minutes, and then you have like your break.
okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Break for how
Like
long?
I think it's gonna be 15 minutes, but guys, you have to be logged in. You can't just leave.
Yeah.
Like nobody logs out. Yeah, maybe I can because I'm a teacher. I can because the other teacher will join. So, but the students have to be logged in the whole time, even during your breaks, even all of your breaks, 15, 30, or half an hour or 1 hour break as well. So, what time do you guys have your like regular 1 hour break? You guys even have it or no?
They took it out because we added because school's gonna end at 1 now, so we just have like whatever
Oh,
15-minute break.
okay, that makes sense. So yeah, I'll let you have a 50 minutes break around. Maybe if we start now, then you probably have to come around. It's 40. So let's do another 5 minutes. After like 7 minutes, we can go for a break. But right now, you can continue if you want with or if
Okay.
you already ended. Yeah, like another 5 minutes. Continue what you want, and then like with that. Um, that you were just doing it before. Yeah, I shouldn't have interrupted you guys, but I thought I'll let you know that you will have a break after this. And then after 15 minutes, you're coming back around 12 o'clock. But make sure everybody's logged in. Okay?
Okay.
Cool. Okay, 5 more minutes, guys. Hello?
Yes. Where is Sister Saima?
Yeah, we're just waiting for Sister Saima, and I'm not sure if the students are back. They should be back by 12 o'clock now.
Yes. Asma sometimes put the, stopwatch, and then everyone knows what the time is. She shares the screen and puts a stopwatch.
Mhm.
Asma, are you there?
Yeah, she just opened her mic
Yeah,
right
I'm here,
now.
sir. Yeah, I'm here. Please join in.
So if you can put, because Inshallah cannot share her screen, you can put the stopwatch so everyone knows that how much time is left, and then they can come back. And Sister Saima can continue. I updated all the Islamic Studies books. Alhamdulillah, they're there. And she can start with the Quran first, because Abdullah needs to read the Quran. I think he finished the Qaida. He needs to go ahead, and then the Islamic Studies, inshallah. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam.
Hello, Haika.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, are you here?
Yes.
Okay. So let me share the screen. Okay. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Okay. We yesterday we studied Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam part 1. Now we will read part 2. Did we complete? Okay, so we will complete it. Just a minute. Okay. Who will read from here? Yes, Haika, will you read from here? Most
Okay.
of the diggers at the trench.
Okay, most of the diggers at the trench normally did not have enough to eat. The hard work increased the pangs of hunger for food. They had barely cooked with little butter. It was not very tasty nor of good smell, but the extreme hunger made it tasty at times. They did not even
Can you
have
make it
that.
horizontal screen?
Horizontal just covers less. It doesn't. It's not.
Okay. Yes, Haika.
You stop sharing.
Stop sharing.
Yeah.
Okay. I will not do horizontal.
Okay.
Okay. Can you read it?
Yes. At times they did not even have that and had to contain themselves with a few dates. There was actually a time when they got nothing to eat for 3 consecutive days. This led them to such pangs of hunger that they had to tie rocks to their stomachs. Allah's Messenger ﷺ not being an exception. The weather was very cold for them, had stuck Medina at the time. The work was extremely hard. Seeing the Prophet ﷺ himself took part in the actual digging, no companion spread any effect to complete the work before the arrival of the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever the Prophet ﷺ might be, it was understood that he must be informed of any unusual difficulty. One day the immigrants needed help after many vain attempts to spill or dislodge a rock they had struck. They had given a rock a blow. He gave another blow, a third blow, split the rock into fragments. Allah's Messenger ﷺ then said
Mm-hmm.
through the first, Allah has given me the keys of Syria, and by Allah I can see its red places. Now through the second, He has opened unto me Persia, and by Allah I can see its white places now. Through the third, He has opened unto me Yemen, and by Allah I can see the gate of Sana from where I now stand. From where I now stand, Ahmed and its Hassan. These words predicted that the kingdom referred to by the Prophet ﷺ would fall to Muslims in the future. Jabir had been struck by the Prophet's increasing pangs of hunger. That evening he asked his wife if she could cook a meal. We have nothing but this goat and a measure of barley. She said, so he slaughtered the goat, and she roasted it and ground the barley and made some bread. Then Jabir went to the Prophet ﷺ as he was leaving the trench and visited him to the meal of mutton and bread. Jabir says, I wanted to come alone, but the Prophet ﷺ told a crier to Al-Qal, go with the messenger of Allah to the house of Jabir, respond for Jabir, invite you. Jabir went ahead to warm his wife. She asked, did you invite them or did he? Jabir replied, no, he invited them. Then let them come. He said, for Allah and His Messenger know best. The meal was placed in front of the Prophet ﷺ. He blessed it and uttered the name of Allah and began to serve the food to his companions. The companions arrived in groups. When they had eaten their full, they rose and went away, making room for another group. It went on until everyone had filled had eaten his fill. They were at least 1,000. They all satisfied their hunger, and there still remained some mutton and some bread. They were even able to give some out to their neighbors. Secretly had the trench made finished. It took 6 days in all when news came that the enemy Quraysh was approaching the valley of Aqiq. They were now a little to the southwest of the town. The Ghatafan and other tribes of Najd were moving towards Ud from the east. All the overlying houses of the city had already been evacuated of the dwellers housed within fortresses. The Prophet ﷺ had given orders for every woman and child to be all located a place of safety in one of the other upper rooms of the fortresses. Then he camped with his companions, about 3,000 in all. On the chosen site, his tent of the red leather was pitched at the foot of Mount Sal.
Okay. So there are questions and answers. The Battle of Trench took place in Dash. Yes, Asma, can you tell me? The Battle of Trench took place in? Yeah, Medina. Okay. The Battle of Trench is also known as Dash and Dash.
The conquer, the I think it was like the conquering of Medina was one of them, and I forgot the other.
Anyone remembers? What are the two other
It
names
was at
for?
the beginning of the lesson.
Battle of
It's at the
Trench.
very beginning of the lesson.
Yeah, just a minute.
It's at the very beginning, right there. Over here. The Battle of the Clans or Confederates, the Battle of the Siege of Al-Madinah. Yeah, I meant the Battle of the Siege of Al-Madinah. I didn't say the Battle.
Confederation and Siege of Al-Madinah. After the news of the Allied forces reached the Prophet ﷺ, he summoned his companion to dash.
To I don't know the word. Like basically he summoned them all for a council of war.
Convenant?
No, not convenant. It's council for counseling of war. The thing was um
Counseling?
yeah, I know. Mama, it's here. Some of his companions to a consultation. Yeah.
Consultation.
That's the word.
Consultation. It took them days to complete the digging in the trench.
3 months?
No.
Oh wait, no, it had to be days,
It was
right?
days.
7
days maybe.
Was it? I don't know. Took them.
Dig. Muslims begin to dig.
It took them. Wait, was that 9
Sep-
days? That's weird. Okay, okay.
How many days? Does anyone remember? It took them how many days to complete the digging?
Wait.
Try to find out. It took them how many days to complete the digging? At the end. Huh? Did you find? Okay, we will skip it. Wait. We will skip it.
Okay, right.
Several days. We can
Okay,
say
I guess.
several.
Okay, I guess I will.
Okay. Let's say several days. And after that, Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, tent of Dash was pitched at the foot of Dash. And yeah, last one.
Oh, okay, wait. The Prophet ﷺ had given orders to everyone in China. Okay, yeah. Then he camped with his companions at the chosen site. His tent of red leather was pitched at the foot of Mount Sa'al.
So, okay, it was pitched at the
A tent of red
a tent
leather.
of red leather. It was pitched at the Mount Sa.
Whose idea was it to dig the trench?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't Abu Bakr or something.
Salman's idea.
Oh.
It was Salman's idea. Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam Part 2. Okay, Asma, can you read it? Yes, read it. Read it.
1 second. Battlements, but out in the open, with that they would be able to overwhelm them easily. They thought when they came near, when they came nearer. When they came near, however, they were amazed that a broad trench lay between them. The archers were lined the whole way along the trench on its further side. Their horses would not be able to cross it easily. They soon realized that they were already within range of the Muslims, so they drew back a little to a safer distance. Qurayza break their pact with the Prophet. The Meccan army and their allies spent the rest of the day in consultation. They concluded that their best hope lay in the responsibility of forcing the Muslims to withdraw their troops in large numbers from the north of the city in order to defend it elsewhere. If the trench were sufficiently unguarded, it would not be too hard to cross. They reckoned their thought turned towards Banu Qurayza. Their fortresses blocked the approach to Medina from the southeast. The siege. The Meccan army and their allies pitched to their camps not far from Uhud. The two armies now joined together and advanced in the direction of the city. Abu Sufyan was the commander-in-chief. However, by turns, each of the various leaders was to have his day was to have each of the various leaders was to have his day of honor in which he could redirect the actual fighting in which would direct the actual fighting. As they approached it, they were delighted to see the the army camp in front of them outside the city. They had been afraid that they would find them garrisoned behind their three mm, mm, behind their but a pact existed between the but a pact existed between the Muslims and the Medinan Jewish tribe of Banu Qurayza. Huway ibn Akhtab, the chief of Banu an-Nadir, who had come from Khaybar to join the allied army, encouraged the Jews of Banu Qurayza to break the treaty. Banu Qurayza's breaking of the treaty did not remain hidden. When Allah's Messenger ﷺ heard of it, he was visibly troubled. He realized that that it was a serious setback. He sent Az-Zubair ibn al-Awwam to find out the truth of the matter. Az-Zubair brought the worrisome news of their treachery. It was on that day that the Prophet ﷺ said, "May my parents be sacrificed for you. Every prophet has a disciple, and my disciple is Az-Zubair." And then the Prophet ﷺ called Sa'd ibn Mu'adh, the chief of the Aus, and Sa'd ibn Ubadah, chief of the Khazraj, to him and said, "Go and see if it's true." They reached the fortress of Banu Qurayza soon after Zubair found that they had broken the pact and torn the document. Despite the Prophet's efforts to conceal it, news of the betrayal of their former allies reached the Muslims. The news caused a great deal of panic and fear in their ranks. If the news proved to be true, it would mean that another war front would be opened against them. And they were already exhausted and hungry. The weather was exceptionally cold and wet. The army was just the army of just over 3,000 men was greatly outnumbered by the combined enemies of the Quraysh and the Bedouins of over 10,000 soldiers armed to the teeth. The prospect now of attack from the inside from below by the Jews of Banu Qurayza was more than some could bear. The glorious Quran portrays the situation and panic of the Muslims most vividly in Surah Al-Ahzab, which provides a detailed account of the Battle of the Trench. It gives a graphic description of how the forces of injustice and evil arrayed themselves against the believers. It also discloses the secrets of the hypocrites and cautions against their methods of deception, betrayal, and obstruction. Surah 33, ayahs 9 through 12. Fear grew intense. The believers harbored every kind of suspicion. Hypocrisy raised its head among the hypocrites. Unless Messenger Sallallahu reduces the strength of the trench. After Banu Qurayza's breaking of their pact, it was necessary to reduce their strength of the forces at the trench to keep a garrison within the city itself. Thus the warning came to the Prophet ﷺ that Uhay was urging the Quraysh and Ghassan to each send by night 1,000 men to the fortress of Banu Qurayza, and from there to raid the center of the city. As soon as Messenger heard of it, he sent Zayd ibn Haritha with a troop of 3,000 or with a troop of 300 men to patrol the streets of Medina. Another group of 200 men was also sent. It was led by Salama ibn Aslam al-Asi. They guarded Medina, loudly reciting the Kabir, Allahu Akbar, Allah is supremely great, each night so that Banu Qurayza should know that they were sound and alert. The trench also had to be manned day and night. Hence, each man now kept watch for long hours. And the days passed, and the strain was very great. The strain was very great. As the days passed, the strain was tremendous, with Ikrimah ibn Abi Jahl and his men even seeking to cross the trench, but only once did they succeed in crossing the trench, and that was when Ikrimah suddenly noticed that the narrowest section happened, for the moment, to be badly guarded. He succeeded in making his horse leap the gap. He was followed by three others. By the time the fifth man had crossed, Ali and those with him had remanned the narrow section and made it once more impenetrable. This cut off the retreat of the horsemen who were now on their side. According to the biographers of the Prophet ﷺ, the Quraysh horsemen who succeeded to cross the trench were one Amr ibn Abdud. Oh, he was a formidable and well-known fighter of the Quraysh. He was much feared and hated by the Muslims. Ikramah ibn Abi Jahl. He was one of he was the son of the well-known leader of Banu Makhzum of Quraysh, Abu Jahl, who was killed at Badr. Mm, Hubayra ibn Wahab from Banu Makhzum, Dehrar ibn Khattab ibn Mardas, the poet, and Nawfal ibn Abdullah. Mm. As some Quraysh managed to cross the trench. The obstacle of the trench was quite perplexing to the Quraysh and their allies. The Arabs knew only open combat and open space. Oh, the Jews of Arabia, however, used to fight from behind walls and fortifications, as the Quran reports in Surah Al-Hashr, but they also had never seen anything like a trench. Ali radiallahu anha fought a deal with Amr ibn Abdud and killed him after Amr was a famous on him, although Ahmad was a famous interpreter fighter. As Zubair radiallahu anha killed Nawfal ibn Abdullah while the others fled. The crossing of the trench, although abortive, had shown that it was a possibility. The next day, the enemy made attacks at various points even before sunrise, but the believers remained steadfast. Despite their weariness from the strain of watchness, the enemy tried to force their way again and again every day, but they could not achieve nothing. They could achieve nothing. The actual fighting remained limited to a discharge of archery. Khalid ibn Mu'adh was struck by the arm in an arrow which severed a vein. Many of the horses of the Quraysh and Banu Ghatan were severely wounded. Each time the enemy emptied across the trench, the Muslims welcomed them with a shower of arrows. Finish, Mama. I'm getting over here.
Finish the
I'm over
paragraph.
here. I'm over here.
Okay, Haika, you can read from here. The Battle of the Trench was a great trial.
Okay.
Focus. Now focus.
The
Focus.
Battle of the Trench undoubtedly represents the climax of trial and suffering in the life of the Prophet ﷺ and his companions. It threatened the very existence of the Muslim nation. Never before had the Quraysh and their Jewish allies managed to gather such a mighty army. Never before they have been able to lay siege to Medina in such a manner. Never before the alliance against the Muslims been so existence. All the enemies of the Muslims had gathered together for the first time. Moreover, they had the best equipment and armaments of the time in Arab. It should be remembered that the main objective of the Jew and Banu an-Nadir, who had instigated the war, was complete destruction of the Muslims and the Prophet ﷺ. The Battle of Al-Ahzab was truly the most trying and dangerous conflict faced by the Muslim. It was far more perilous than Uhud. It is for this reason that the glorious Quran refers to Al-Ahzab as the occasion when the Muslims were most severely tried and shaken most mightily. At the time the fighting grew intense, the trench had to be guarded by the archers. At times, fighting was continued more from early morning until the middle of the night. The pagans kept the pressure on the Muslims. They shot arrows at them to push them away from the trench. At one time, the shooting and attempts at the crossing the trench were so severe that the Muslims could not perform as their Asr prayer in congregation they did after sunset. Wood was beginning to run short. The nights were unexpectedly cold. The hypocrites were passing word that it was not possible to recite such an enemy with only a trench between them, but the faith of the true believers was confirmed by the hardship. How many more days could they endure? Like often wars are won with tricks. Such decisions are very important in winning wars. The Muslims faced overwhelming odds. These conditions had worsened because of the treachery of Banu Qurayza. Allah's messenger decided to interview against the enemies. They had done the same, especially the Jews. His aim was to divide the Confederates and to destroy and to destroy their herd unity. He therefore turned his attention to the tribe Banu Qurayza, who were the most powerful ally of the Quraysh. Allah's Messenger then reviewed to them with the message, "Go home, quit this affair." The Quraysh were merely trying to avenge their defeat at Badr and Uhud. Return home. I will give you 1/3 of the year harvest of Medina. The Prophet's envoy put this offer before Banu Ghatafan. The offer was very tempting, and they began to discuss among themselves. Quickly, their zeal and enthusiasm for fighting began to wane. Many of them were inclined to accept the offer. It was considered weakened their morale.
Okay, I'll read from here. Mama, mute it. The wonderful trick of Nu'aym ibn Mas'ud. Islam frowns upon deception in life in general, but the case is not so when it comes to warfare. Resorting to military tactics is not deception in its literal sense. It is not something looked down upon in wars. In fact, resorting to stratagem and deception is war itself. Therefore, Allah's Sister resorted to war tactics in order to divide the ranks of the Confederates. First, he tried to weaken the resolve of Banu Ghatafan. He appealed to their greed and to convince them to break off from the Confederacy. Then Allah presented the Prophet ﷺ with another opportunity to weaken the enemy. Oh, it came in the person of Nu'aym ibn Mas'ud anha, who belonged to the clan of Ashja, an ally of the Quraysh. Allah had cast Islam into his heart. One night he made his way into the city of Medina and came to the Muslim camp, where he asked to see the Prophet ﷺ. The Prophet ﷺ asked, "What has brought you here, Nu'aym?" "I have come to declare my belief in Islam and testify that you have brought the truth. So bid me what you will, Messenger of Allah. You will have only to command me, and I will fulfill your command. My people and others know nothing about my acceptance of Islam." Allah's Messenger replied, "To the utmost of your power, set them at odds with each other. Cause betrayal among them if you are able to do so, for war is deception." Nu'aym's acceptance of Islam was kept a secret to confuse the enemy. Nu'aym ibn Mas'ud was a friend of the Banu Qurayza. He went back through the city and made his way to Banu Qurayza, who welcomed him as an old friend. Mm, When they offered him food and a drink, he said, "I have not come for this. I have come to warn you of my fears for your safety and to give you my counsel." Then he went on to point out to them that if the Quraysh and Ghatafan failed to inflict a final defeat on their enemy, they would return home and leave the Jews of Banu Qurayza as the mercy of Allah and his followers. Therefore, they should refuse to fight for the Quraysh until they give their leading men as hostages and guarantee that they would not withdraw until the enemy had been destroyed. Banu Qurayza accepted his advice with enthusiasm, so they agreed to do what he had said. They promised not to tell his own people or Quraysh that it was he who had given them this counsel. Was sent and then he went to his one-time friend Abu Sufyan, the commander-in-chief of the Quraysh army. He told him and the other chiefs of the Quraysh who were with him that he had a grave piece of information to deliver, on condition that they would not tell anyone that he was their informer. They readily agreed. He said, "You must know and mark my words that the Jews of Banu Qurayza have regretted their action opposing Muhammad Sallallahu, and they have actually sent a message to tell him so, saying, 'We regret what we have done. Will it satisfy you if we take hostages of some of the leading men of Quraysh and Ghatafan to give them you what you may cut off their heads? Then we will join you in destroying those who are left.' Allah's Messenger Sallallahu sent to them his agreement. So if the Jews ask you for some of your men as hostages, do not give them a single man of yours." And then he went to his own people, the Ghatafan, and the other clans of Ghatafan, and told them the same as he told the Quraysh. In fact, he had no difficulty at all in convincing them of his sincerity and good counsel. After consultation, the leaders of the allied army decided to put the test about what Nuaym had said. So they sent Ikramah ibn Abi Jahl to Banu Qurayza. Ikramah told them it was not possible for them to prolong their siege of Medina any longer. Their horses and camels were dying. The morale of their fighters were genuinely sinking low. It was now the time to attack the Muslims and deal with them once and for all. He continued, "Make yourselves ready for the fight tomorrow so that we rid of ourselves of Muhammad and his followers once and for all." But the response from Banu Qurayza was quite disappointing. They said that it was Sabbath, Saturday. They could not do anything. Their religion strictly forbade them from doing anything on the Sabbath, lest a severe affliction befall them. Mm, They said, "In no case will we fight against Muhammad again unless you give us hostages who will be ready for us as a security until we have made an end of him. We fear that if the battle turns against you, you will return to your land, leaving us without support, and we cannot face him alone." When the message reached the Quraysh and Ghatafan, then they explained, "By Allah, what Nuaym told us is indeed the truth." And then they sent word to Banu Qurayza that they could expect no hostages from them. When the reply reached Banu Qurayza, they too said what Nuaym told them was indeed true. Abu Sufyan now went to Hay and said, "Where is your help? Where is the help you promised to us from your people? They have deserted us. Now they seek to betray us." Hay answered, "The Sabbath is here. We cannot break the Sabbath, but on Saturday they will fight against Muhammad and his followers." It was only then that Abu Sufyan told him about the demand for hostages. Huyay was visibly taken aback. Naim's trick worked wonderfully. Every ally within the Confederate army began to doubt the other ally. They no longer trusted one another, and this greatly weakened their resolve. This is how Allah's design worked and how Allah's Messenger SAW managed to sow distrust. And by the will of Allah amongst the enemies of Islam, the provisions of the allied army were running out, their horses were dying of arrow wounds, many of their camels had already died, mutual bitter accusations were on many tongues, distrust had spread throughout the two invading armies, the expedition had virtually failed, and now the final seal of failure was to come. Piercing wind comes from the east with heavy rain. For the days and weather had been exceptionally cold and wet. Now a piercing wind came from the east, which forced every man to take shelter. The night fell and a tempest raged all over. He went among the men. All over the plain. The wind rose to a force of a hurricane. There was soon not one tent left standing throughout the camps of the invaders. Their fires were extinguished. Their cooking packs were overturned by the strong wind. Their food was spilled all over. The men crouched shivering on the ground, huddled together for warmth and shelter. The Quraysh were struck by a frightening thought that the Prophet ﷺ might take advantage of this unfavorable weather and attack them. The Prophet ﷺ sent Hudayfa to the enemy camp to gather information. The Muslims' camp was somewhat sheltered from the wind. The wind blew down none of their tents. It was, however, still a bitterly cold night. Allah's Messenger ﷺ prayed late into the night. He realized that something tremendous was happening in the enemy's camps on the other side of the trench. He went among the men who came to who happened to be the nearest of his tent, and the companions heard him say, "Which of you will rise and go to see what the enemies are about, and then return? Allah will rank them with me on the day of judgment." Allah's Messenger ﷺ repeated his call twice, but there was no response. They were so unnerved, so cold, and so hungry that no man rose to his feet. When it came clear that no one was intending to offer himself, Allah's Messenger ﷺ called to Hudayfa ibn al-Yaman. Al-Yaman. But Hudayfa rose and went to the Prophet ﷺ. He was prompted into action by having been singled out of the rest. He could not but rise when he heard his name upon the Prophet's lips. The Prophet ﷺ said to Hudayfa, "Go and bring me information about the enemy, and do nothing that may provoke them against me." Hudayfa later reported, "When I left him, I felt warmth as if I was walking in a seated bath while I reached them. I saw Abu Sufyan warming his back against the fire. I put an int- I put an arrow in the middle of the bow, intending to shoot at him, but I recalled the words of the Prophet of the Messenger of Allah: 'Do not provoke them against me. Had I shot him, I would have hit him.'" Hudayfa entered amongst the people while the wind and hosts of Allah were doing their work against them. He made his way to he made his way amongst the crouches figures of the Quraysh until he came near to where Abu Sufyan, their commander in chief, was seated. It was so dark, cold, and noisy that nobody was paying any attention to anything except his own safety and survival. Hudayfa drew near to Abu Sufyan. Then Abu Sufyan stood up and gave a speech. But at first he warned against the possibility of Muslim spying and infiltration, asking that each of them must make sure who was sitting next to him. Hudayfa was very alert and quick indeed. He promptly asked the man sitting next to him about his identity. In this way he avoided the possibility of getting discovered. Abu Sufyan cried out in a loud voice, "Men of Quraysh, our horses and their camels are dying. Banu Qurayza have failed us, and we have been informed that they seek to betray us, and now we have suffered from this violent wind. Therefore be gone from this place, for I am going." With these words he went to his camel and mounted it. He was so eager to set off that he forgot to untie his hobble. But Ikramah said, "Will you depart from us so hastily and leave the men behind?" Abu Sufyan was ashamed. He made his camel kneel once more and dismounted. Mm, the army broke camp and moved off. Abu Sufyan waited until most of them were on the homeward march. Well, then he set off himself. Now Hudayfa made his way back to the camp of Ghatafan, but he found the place deserted. The wind had broken their resistance. They were already on their way to Najd, so he returned to the Prophet ﷺ. Hudayfa observed while returning, "I felt as if I were walking in a heated bath." I presented myself before the Prophet ﷺ. I gave him the information about the enemy. When I had done so, I began to feel cold. Allah's Messenger ﷺ wrapped me in a blanket that he had an access to his own requirement, in which he was said he used to cover himself while saying his prayers. Mm. I slept till it was morning. When it was morning, the Prophet ﷺ said, "Get up, heavy sleeper." Thus the Confederates departed that night in haste and confusion. They left their things and even some of their weapons. Bilal pronounced the call of the dawn prayer when they had prayed. When they had prayed their Fajr prayer, the approaching light of the day revealed the total emptiness of the plain beyond the trench. Mm, there was no sign of the enemy. The Muslims could not believe their eyes. There they saw yet another sign of Allah's mercy and bounty. The Prophet ﷺ's supplication was answered. He had prayed, "O Allah, revealer of the book, swift caller to account, turn the Confederates to flight, turn them to flight, cause them to quake." The siege lasted for a month. As a result of various minor fights, these pagans were killed, while 6 Muslims were martyred. One of them was Sa'd ibn Mu'adh, who was struck in the forearm by an arrow which severed a vein. The arrow was shot by Hibban ibn Ariqa. After the Confederate army had departed, a tent was pitched in the yard of the Prophet's mosque for Sa'd radiallahu anha. His wound had not healed. He was being cared for in a tent in the mosque. The Prophet ﷺ had placed him there mm, so that he might visit him more often. Sa'd anha had prayed, "O Allah, do not deal me death until you give me satisfaction over Banu Qurayza." He was nursed by a woman called Rufayda on the order of the Prophet ﷺ. She belonged to the Aslam tribe of the helpers. Okay, that's the chapter. Now here's the exercise. Mama, you're muted.
Okay, exercise. We will do the exercise.
Okay.
Was the commander-in-chief of the Muslim army? Who was the commander-in-chief of the Muslim
Was it Salman?
commander-in-chief of the Muslim army? Maybe Salman Rushdie. Who I invited?
Oh, what?
Terminat, let me read. Who I
Incited dashed into breaking the treaty. Incited. Oh, Ghatafan, right? Every prophet had a disciple, and my disciple is. Oh yeah, I know this one. It was I know this one. It was I remember 1 sec. It's over here. I believe. Az-Zubair radiallahu anha. It was there, the text. Every prophet had a disciple, and my disciple is Az-Zubair.
Okay.
Noaim said about sowing seeds of discord in the Banu. Um, um, yeah, I don't know. There were so many names.
Manu Qurayza.
Oh, Banu Qurayza.
The
The
siege
siege
of
lasted for.
dash month.
I don't. Mhm. Oh, whoops.
How will we get to know the siege of Medina lasted?
Okay, I think it might be over here. The siege. It was over. I don't know. It's either in the beginning or or
In
the
the
end.
in the end, it will be in the last paragraph. The siege of Medina.
Okay. Oh, for a month. These last for a month.
A
1 month.
month. 1 month. Okay. The Makkan were happy to see the enemy in
Oh,
front of,
what?
but what was it that attend them,
Oh, the trench. The trench.
friends? Why do you uh,
Oh,
Huzaifa
because the Prophet told him not to do anything that would make the enemy try and attack the Prophet ﷺ. And the Quraysh retreated because they had a number of failures. Like one, they were betrayed. Two, their morale. Three, the fight had been going on for a long time and they had lost tons of men while the Muslims stayed with only 6 martyrs. So yeah, that's
accident?
just a couple of reasons.
Why did the Quraysh retreat?
I said that answer just now.
Okay, good, very good.
Oh,
Okay.
oops.
Okay, so this was your lesson for today. Inshallah, we will see you tomorrow. We have completed Prophet Muhammad part 1 and 2. Inshallah, we'll do the next lesson tomorrow.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Very good.